Good morning and welcome back to the channel, where this morning I've come to Filey on the North Yorkshire coast. And I know what you're thinking, he's gone back to Yorkshire coast again. Well, that's right, I have, and the reason for that is because the Yorkshire coast is the best coast in the UK, possibly the world, and I will fight you if you say otherwise. But a lot of you guys have suggested Filey in the comments of other videos. You did recommend Filey for a nice walk, so I thought I'll come today. It's the middle of March, it is a little bit chilly in the air, there's a nice sort of fresh nip in the air, but it is blue sky and sunshine, as you can see behind me. And it is a Wednesday, so I thought I'll come today this morning and we'll take a little look around and see what's open and what's not. So let's go see what's happening in Filey. As I say, this is a North Yorkshire coast seaside town. It is about 20 minutes away from Scarborough in that direction over there, and about 20 minutes from Bridlington in that direction. This is a 5-mile stretch of golden sand beach. It's not gold at the minute because it's wet, because the tide, it's high tide. It was high tide about 2 hours ago, I believe. So it's on its way back out now. However, that is Filey Brig. That little bit over there, you can actually get right out there, I believe, and get some really good views of the coast from up that end. And then, as I say, a 5-mile stretch, and then it goes to sort of Flamborough over that way. Flamborough Head is somewhere I do want to visit. It's an awesome place. I was going to go today, but it's just unfortunate that it's high tide. I do want to go to Flamborough Head when it is low tide, because I want to sort of go out and have a little explore in the caves and stuff like we have before. Many years ago we did, and it was a really cool day. So I want to take you guys and do the video there. But I can't do that today because the tide is in. It is around an hour's drive from Hull, about an hour's drive from York. And as I say, it's about a 20-minute drive to Scarborough that way and a 20-minute drive to Bridlington. For parking, I do usually start these little seaside town spring tours, or winter tour as it was, with a little bit of information about where to park for free. This, all the way along the front here, space permitting, is free parking anytime. It's just no motorhomes, no caravan motorhomes can park overnight, so from I think 11 PM till 7 AM. But other than that, there's no restrictions on this side. So you can park all the way down here, even in the summer, space permitting. There is also a little bit up the hill, there's also free parking up until March the 21st. There is a lot of parking, car park, like pay car parks that you can park your car in and then head down to the beach. But as I say, I always try and find somewhere for free, and luckily I got a space on here right on the beachfront, no problem this morning. But as I say, it is middle of March and it is a Wednesday, so you might not be so lucky in the summer unless you get here real early. So I'm going to take a little walk all the way down the front here. We'll see. I'm not 100% familiar with Filey. I think in my whole life there's only been a couple of times I've actually been down this part of it. We do tend to stay in Filey quite a lot, but when we do, we stay at the Primrose Valley Haven Park, just a couple of minutes behind me, a couple of minutes down the road. It's a perfect base for all this North Yorkshire coast. We always find it's an amazing campsite anyway. It's an amazing holiday park, the Haven Primrose Valley. It's one of the biggest they've got in their sort of group of parks. There's 2 swimming pools, there's loads of stuff to do there, so that's where we tend to go. And then it's a perfect base to explore Bridlington, Flamborough, Filey, Whitby, Robin Hood's Bay, Scarborough. And because we tend to go a little bit further north to Scarborough and Whitby and Robin Hood's Bay, we tend to sort of neglect Filey a little bit, which I don't think we will do in future. I think we'll come to Filey next time we stay in the area. But I thought I'll come today and have a little walk around. So we'll head down there, see what's going on at the bottom end here, and then I might head up past the gardens there. I think there were some gardens on the corner. Head up and then take a left into the high street, like the little town centre, and see what's open and what's not. So come with me and let's see what's going on. It's just, I love that sound of that sea. I'll shut up so you can hear it. There's just something so like relaxing and soothing about the open sea there, and the sunshine and the blue sky and the noise of the waves crashing. I just love it. I think there is Bempton Cliffs just over there as well, just before, well, it's around Flamborough area, that's where the Bempton Cliffs are, so, and that is sort of a wildlife area where you can see a lot of puffins and things like that. We've never actually done Bempton Cliffs. Considering we come to this sort of area of the UK a lot, we're always coming to somewhere on the North Yorkshire coast or the East Yorkshire coast, somewhere on the Yorkshire coast. There is a few places that we still haven't visited that I'd quite like to. There is public toilets over there as well. I'm not expecting everything to be open for a couple of reasons. One being that it's middle of March and it's a Wednesday. And the second one being it's only just gone 9 o'clock in the morning, so we'll have to have a look and see what's open. There is access to the beach down there. I might actually go down just so I can say that I've been on the beach, and then we'll head back up. So let's go put our feet on the sand. Such a nice day. I know I said there's a little bit of a nip in the air, but I can handle that. You can still feel the sunshine on you. You can still feel the heat from the sun through the breeze, and it's the blue sky and the sunshine. I've got my shades on, as you saw. It's a shades and gilet kind of morning today. Right, so let's have a little look on the beach. 5 miles. Every time I look into how big a beach is on the North Yorkshire coast, it always seems to say it's 5 miles. Did they allocate 5 miles of beach to every seaside town? I don't know why everything seems to have 5 miles of beach, but look at that. Look at that. How can anybody not enjoy this coast? And again, I do want to come back in the summer. I did say on the other videos, I don't want to keep repeating myself in case you're a returning viewer and you've seen all the other ones and you just keep hearing me say the same things, but I do intend to come to all these seaside towns again in the height of summer just to see the difference. So I will be really interested to see what Filey Beach looks like in the summer, to see how many people are on this nice big stretch of sand here. As usual, I will ask now, if you do enjoy the video, please do pop a little like on it. Head over and subscribe, press that subscribe button, and comment down below if you've been to Filey, if you like it, if you didn't like it. Let me know your experiences and your thoughts on Filey. Let me know if there's any areas that you think I should visit next. Let me know if there's anything in Filey that you think I have missed by the end of the video. Like I say, I'm not 100% familiar with it. I'm not sure where everything is in Filey. I just wanted to come and just do a little walk as a tourist, as somebody who's not from the area, who would just turn up for the day and have a little stroll. So that's what I wanted to do today. So let me know anything that you think I might need to know. I do enjoy reading all the comments. I do enjoy reading your experiences, your thoughts on it, your little tips. Should I come back again, which I will be, so let me know. Back up here and we'll carry on the walk along that front bit. Looks like they're doing a little bit of work on the beach, clearing the sand. So I'll show you the public toilets again, see if they're open. There's a cafe here, there's seats and tables outside, so I assume that means it'll be open, which is good. I do like these seaside towns during winter when it's very different and you get to see a completely different side to it. But it's nice to see it now when everything starts to liven up and everything's opening and you get to see the seaside town at its peak, at its best. So yeah, there's a cafe there. The public toilets are open. I think at the bottom here is where there might be like a couple of arcades and the fish and chip shops and things, but we'll take a walk down and have a little look. I just love that. I love the way that that sort of goes out into the sea. I don't know if you can, I assume you can sort of, I don't know if you go for a walk or a little bit of a drive halfway and then a walk the rest of the way, but I'd love to be able to get to the end there somewhere and just see the coast from that angle. There's a little outdoor gym there. It's a little bit like Muscle Beach in Miami, but without the mussels. Or the Miami weather. Although it's quite nice. Looking at it from your point of view, it probably looks really nice because you can't feel the chill in the air. We don't have chiller-vision yet, no chiller-vision available. So you'll just see the blue sky and the sunshine, and I bet it looks really nice. So yeah, that's... Oh, there's a mini golf here as well. Is it pirate themed? That's what we need to know. Is it a pirate themed mini golf? What's this statue here? Is there a bit of information on this? That's cool. So yeah, it's not a pirate themed crazy golf, but it is a crazy golf all the same. And it looks quite cool. It looks quite well maintained as well. There's no holes in the turf. Nothing's all smashed up and graffitied, so that's always a good sign. He's just taking his digger for a walk, look, that guy. He's taking his digger for a beach walk. Why not? Why not? It's not peak season. I think diggers are allowed on the beach except through April to September. Oh no, not diggers, that's dogs. Right, we'll take a look over here. This is the end of the little mini golf. Let's have a look. So there is a little sort of fairground at this end as well. It's not up and running at the minute, understandably, with it being middle of March, but come Easter in a couple of weeks' time, I'm sure this will all be up and running. I won't be able to visit any of these seaside towns during Easter because we do have plans, as you might well have seen on the channel. I did do an announcement video a couple of days ago for what is going to be our Netherlands mega trip during Easter. We've got a massive trip. It's 13 nights away from home. We're spending 11 nights in the Netherlands. We're going to do 6 theme parks, 3 different Euro campsites in the Netherlands, and 212 attractions available to us on those 6 theme parks. Well, there's 5 theme parks and 1 water park. So we're going to head over to the Netherlands and do a Netherlands mega trip, a theme park mega trip. It's going to be on the same scale as Orlando, we're hoping. Some of the theme parks look awesome. There's 30 roller coasters in total, which is more than Orlando, which is going to be an awesome little holiday, and that's what we're going to be doing through Easter. So for 2 weeks there won't be no seaside towns, it'll just be more a Netherlands set of videos. So here we've got a restaurant, the Bayview restaurant. There's the lifeboat station. And you've got Bayview restaurant. I think that's more beach access down there. And you've got the rock shop, the ice creams, fish and chips, all the classics, all your traditional seaside stop-offs. And you've got Funland Amusements, which is not open at the minute. I don't know if this is the furthest we go. We'll take a little walk down here, have a look. The little coffee stand is open on the front, but nothing else is. There is the little seaside huts there. I'll show you a little bit closer when we get down there. And then we'll head up past the little gardens area and then into the high street, like the little town centre. I'm assuming it's the town centre, correct me if I'm wrong when we get there. This part of the beach looks quite busy. I wonder if you can walk. I don't know how far you can walk down that way, but from what I understand, from what I've read, you can walk this way along the beach and you can end up going to Primrose Valley. So you can walk to Primrose Valley Haven Holiday Park from Filey, and obviously vice versa. If you're staying at Primrose Valley, it is a beachside stroll into the town of Filey where we are now. So doing some digging. There's little beach huts, look. So we'll head back this way and we'll head up from the beach. It is a very small beach. I think it's a very small town. I think the population is again around 6,000 people. But there is other holiday camps here. There is obviously, I've mentioned Primrose Valley. There is Blue Dolphin, which is another haven, which is really good. We do have tours of both of those on the channel. And then you've got Crescent Bay, which is a few minutes towards Scarborough from this point. You've got there's a couple more. There is a couple in Bridlington area, and I don't think there is actually a holiday park in Scarborough, like a haven or anything like that. I think the closest you can get is the Crescent Bay holiday park, which is about a 10-12 minute drive into Scarborough. But these ones at this end are a little bit more central for the other towns as well. So as I say, we always find Primrose Valley the best value one because it's centrally located for multiple days out. As I say, to Flamborough Head, which is an awesome little, I'd say half a day out. Not a lot there, but you can go down the steps to the like little secluded coved beach. And there's caves to explore and stuff. It's just really nice, and it is a small little sort of beach. It's almost like a private beach. So you've got Flamborough Head, you've got Bridlington, obviously everything further north from here. Filey, Scarborough, Romanus Bay, Whitby. It's just such a nice place to come. You can easily come and spend a week exploring all these different seaside towns. And as I say, I would choose Filey as the central point to stay. Just because I choose Haven, Primrose Valley. So yeah, we'll head a little bit further down here. I will go up the ramp, past the little gardens, and then we'll see if I can find my way to the town centre and see what shops are open and what's not. You have to forgive me if I'm not giving you too many facts or information about Filey. It's just because I don't really know any. You can give me them in the comments. Educate me on Filey. As I said before in the last video, I learn so much more from you guys and from your experiences and your little facts, loads more than I can on the internet. I can Google it, ask Google to give me some facts on Filey, and it just gives me the generic ones that anybody can find out, but I like hearing real person stories about Filey. The history that you've got with the place, your memories of it, and little tidbits and tips that the internet might not even know, that you guys know. So let me know in the comments down below. I do love just walking by the seaside, and I hope you guys do too, coming with me. I have done a good handful of these sort of videos now, and stretching back from sort of November in the middle of winter and through January and February, and now we're entering into spring, and it's a very different type of walk now. It's gilet and sunglasses, as you can see, and it's just a nicer walk, and it's going to get even nicer in the summer. So as I say, I will do all these walks again in the summer just for comparison reasons, so we can, well, for comparison purposes, so we can see the difference in the summer. Right, so I think from what I do remember, if we get to the end of this little bit here and then walk up the ramp, there's some gardens on the corner. Can I go up the steps? Should we go up the steps? Let's explore the steps. And as I say, I actually can't even remember once being in the town centre in Filey, ever. So it'll be brand new to me, and that's if I can find it. That's if I know where I'm going. There's a lot of seating in these gardens here. Have a little walk through that. And then we'll go up the hill. I don't know what these gardens are called, but they're nice. There's nice benches out looking over the sea. When we get to the top, I'll show you the view that you'd get from these benches. Look at that. What a nice place to sit and have your lunch. There's a bit of sheltered seating there as well, if you want to get out the sun or the rain, depending on the time of year you're here. Probably the sun. Will you tell me what these gardens are called anyway? Right, so we'll head up this little ramp. This might be where I'm heading in the complete wrong direction for the town centre, but I don't care. I like exploring. If it's a place I don't know too much about already from previous visits, I do tend to really enjoy not trying to find out too much about it. I like to sort of explore it naturally, if you know what I mean. It's the same with everywhere, like theme parks and things. There's a handful of theme parks we're going to in the Netherlands that we've never been to before, and we're purposely trying to avoid sort of videos on it and information on it because we want to experience it naturally for the first time. Right, so is this... Oh, I'm out of breath now from that hill. It's not a particularly steep hill, but I'm not great with breath at the minute, as you probably know. I lose my breath quite easily. So there is a little side street there with some cafes and things. I'll have a little walk down here. Fish and chip shop open. It's a bit early for fish and chips unless the Filey folk have a little bit of haddock for breakfast. Pizza restaurant, the Pound Plus store. You know what I'm gonna look for specifically. I don't think there's a toffs here, but I'm willing to bet that there is a Koopmans. Shall we try and find the Filey Koopmans? I think there is a long history of smuggling on the North Yorkshire coast. There is a lot of little seaside smugglers' towns, former smugglers' towns. I don't think they're still doing it. I think the days of smuggling, well, they probably are, but it's a very different thing now. But there's a little gift shop there. But yeah, it's back in the pirate days. Smuggling happened a lot in this area of the country, in particular sort of Robin Hood's Bay and like here, like Filey. I think that is a 12th century church there. There you go. It's a different style one, but it's there. We found it. Yeah, I almost missed it because I was looking for the old traditional style of fascia. Okay, there we go, 10 o'clock. Let's head this way. So there is a few shops down there. I don't know if that was the actual town centre, but that was where all the shops seem to be. And if there's a Couplands there, that's probably the town centre. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. So we'll have a little look down here, and then I might see if I can go down that little side street that we saw with the cafes, which might be the next left possibly. There's a lot of little shops that I haven't heard of before. So there's for Filey anyway, there tends to be more independent retailers than chains. There's a little skeleton in the window. Not there, that's a human. He's getting his hair cut. He's not a skeleton. The guy before was a skeleton. Promenade Travel. So the travel agent's an independent as well. Bellevue Street. Should we take a little stroll down this one? This was the one I was talking about. So this leads us back to the front. Some sort of crazy parking there in the middle of the road. Yeah, I could walk for miles in these seaside towns. If I had the time today, I would walk from here to Primrose Valley. In fact, I'll check when the tide's out, and then I will make an effort to come back and do the walk from Primrose Valley to Filey, or vice versa. I don't know which way. We'll start in one and end in the other, but I do want to do the walk along the beach from one side to the other, see how long it takes you, see what the walk's like. So I might do it from Filey to Primrose Valley, and then I think you do have access to Primrose Valley from the beach as well, so I might head up from the beach, take a little walk around Primrose Valley. I don't know if this was the street I was pointing to earlier. We'll have a look when we get back to the front. Oh no, it was there. That was it. So we'll take a little stroll down here. The Seagull Gallery in Ebbing Tide. Whatever that is. You see what I mean about there being a lot of independents. I think the only chain name that I've seen so far is Couplands. Everything else is small little local independents, which is nice. It's an unusual thing to see in any town, but I think if you are going to see something like this, then it will be a seaside town such as Filey, where you'd see community stores and small independent local people running their little seaside businesses. Police station. So is that it? Is that Crescent Gardens and Glen Gardens is that way? So should we take a walk and see if we can get to the Crescent Gardens and Glen Gardens. We'll go back down the street that we've just walked down. As I say, I do apologise if I'm sort of all over the place. I'm just taking it in as we go. I'm just taking a little stroll around. I don't know what the Crescent Gardens and the Glen Gardens are, but we'll see if we can see them on the way back to the car. It's very quiet. As I say, it is Wednesday, middle of March, and it is also only 10 AM. So is it this way? Is that South Crescent Road? So that probably leads to Crescent Gardens, right? Or shall we... Actually, it might be down there. Let's have a look down here. I think this might be the area, that road I was telling you about at the very beginning, where you can park for free. This is where I originally came to start this tour, and I sort of went out into the gardens. I didn't know it was Crescent Gardens, but I saw the gardens, went there, and I thought, actually, I'm quite far away from the beach. I'm a bit further up, so I didn't know that you are able to park on the beachfront for free. So I thought I'll get back in my car and head down to the beach and park the car there, just make it easier for the walk. But now we've ended up back up here, so this must be Crescent Gardens, Glen Gardens, boating, pool, sun lounge, tennis, bowls, putting green, all that way. Tourist information that way. Let's have a little walk through this bit. Look, it says it's a private walk. What's a private walk, down there or here? I'm not sure which bit's private. Is it the steps leading down there, or is it that bit? I'm not sure. Should we head this way? Let's head this way. There is another lady there with some dogs, so I'm assuming this isn't the private bit. I'm assuming down there is the private bit. I don't want to start walking into people's private areas. Somebody's garden, is it? I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know if I should be here or not. I'm just following that lady. It's a nice view though. Look at that view. It's such a nice place to live. Alright, can we head down? Should we see if we can keep going down? See if we get access to the front. I think we might do via these steps, which is good. It's downward steps, which is more helpful for me. Is it? Do we have access down there? Yes, we do. That's okay then. So these are all cool little houses and gardens and stuff that they've got. It reminds me of like the Castle Walk at Scarborough. Yeah. I don't know how the bin men deal with the bins. I don't know how they come and get the bins from the back gardens here. Oh, they're at the front, so that must be... I don't know what the ones halfway up actually do for their garbage days. But yeah, this takes us back down to the front. So I think that is probably Filey in a walk. I do like it. Looking forward to coming back in the summer. As I say, we'll definitely be coming back in the summer to see what's open and what's not then, and see how things have changed. Does it say here this is a private walk? No, it doesn't. I was worried that I took a private path there, but I don't think I did. Let's take in this seaside view one more time. before we wrap it up. Look at that. As I say, yeah, it'd be nice one day to come start here, park the car up and just walk along the beach and see how far we can get. See if we can get all the way to Primrose Valley and then take a stroll up into the holiday park. Okay, so that's it. I think that is going to conclude this Filey seaside tour in spring. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you come for a little walk with me. I do like doing these in case there's people that used to come to Filey that can't get here anymore. Either you live too far away or mobility issues would prevent you from being able to come back. But I have had quite a few comments from people on other videos saying that that's the case for those, and it was really nice for them to see the little tour, little walk around. So if you enjoyed the video, please do pop a like on it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more content like this and lots more already on the channel, and loads more coming, loads more. Comment down below if you've got any questions or queries about Filey. As I say, pop your experiences and your memories of Filey in the comments down below. I do really love reading them. I do reply to every comment that I can. And thank you so much for watching. So from here at the North Yorkshire coast, Filey, where they're doing some beach work, have an amazing day, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. See you later. Bye bye.